Tonight, it'll be Louisville going up against Arizona.
There we
Alongside Greg
go.
Anthony
We got
and
BJ
standing
here.
underneath, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sideline.
Versus Louisville.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for Louisville on Friday and then on Saturday. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. And for Louisville, White is out there with Newman. Then there's Bell. Then it's Churn. And it's Samuels in at the point. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Here we go. And it's going to be Louisville off the tip.
Veterans and seniors and juniors. We got a bunch of upperclassmen, I think. At least I think.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Arizona. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Taking a look at Arizona. We've got Rodman. Johnson is out there with Fisher. And it's Palmer in at the 5.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Johnson with the block. And the rebound goes to Louisville. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Samuels. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Samuels got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Louisville. Arizona leading by 10. Pass to Fisher. Rodman outside. Good on the three-point shot. Rodman's got 22 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there, then continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Walker. He's coming off a 16-point game against Utah.
Hands up, hands up.
Swiped away. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year.
Well, they put a big emphasis on quality passes last year. We saw consistent high-level ball movement from them.
Take a break.
And that one falls for Johnson. Bell is checked in for Walker. So Johnson, it's 2 of them.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Cassell. On the 3 off target.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Rodman outside. Johnson sends the screen for Rodman. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist from Rodman.
Big body. He's still a big body, just like high school.
Timeout call, Louisville. Fisher's checked in for Arizona. Here's Cassell. He had 13 points in the win against Utah.
Yeah, and you see this with a lot of great scores. When they're putting up big nights, a lot of times it's because they're making a lot of free throws.
Johnson, the pass to Palmer. Bank shot, no good. Louisville trails by 17.
Still up.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Fisher. No scoring in this one. There's the screen. Johnson in the corner. Good, and it's Fisher picking up the assist. Fisher's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
We can't shoot, but we can shoot. Go already.
Cassell against Fisher.
Number 1 in the nation.
Here's Cassell. Pass to Hardy.
Surprised he's not the one
19-foot shot.
starting the ABC.
It's hauled in by Arizona. Palmer's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks.
I tried to set him up. He just pulled that thing. And our ball.
League talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization,
Switch.
I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities who are interested in having an NBA.
Oh, blocked it.
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Wildcats.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Newman's checked in for Lighty. Now, here's Johnson.
There you go.
He has 7. And the basket by Pittman.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
We still playing that defense.
And here's Hardy.
Like
Here's Samuels. It's hauled in by Palmer.
Not really
what we
number 1 in the
You
nation.
know he wants that one back.
Rodman passes to
Make
Pittman.
it do what it do.
Arizona moving the ball around.
They went 2-3.
Pass to Johnson.
Oh, we gonna break this 2-3.
Rodman sets the
We gonna
screen
break
for
this
Johnson.
2-3.
And 2 free throws coming
y'all
up,
gonna
unable
have
to
to
get that one to
down
go with all the contact. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Catching up on the changes for Louisville. Lighty's checked in for Newman. And Turner's subbed in for Cassell. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Samuels kicks to Bell.
Where you going?
Pass to Turner.
We
Here
play
is
defense.
Samuels. He's guarded by Johnson.
Oh, no. Not easy.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Louisville, they've gone 4 of 6 so far from the line. Missing a
But I
couple.
still got it. You know.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Hardy.
No. They're trying to give him the
Here's
ball.
Cassell.
Yeah, he's just trying to get the ball.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bangs home the trifecta. Cassell's got 6.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And here's Miller outside. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Cardinals. Pass to Hardy. To the inside. Here's Fields. No boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Let me stop saying that,
First
bro.
to
They
the free
never
throw
gonna
line
call
for him in this
for
one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And Arizona making a change here. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Wildcats lead by 21. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Steve, a good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the driving.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Well, that one's starting at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Not sure we'll see an upset tonight. Big disparity between these teams.
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for Arizona.
I think they've been smart in their approach, guys. I mean, finding ways to set up ready shooters. And if you don't have it, just make the extra pass.
And more often than not, the right guys are getting fed.
Yeah. We hooping, man.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
25 assists already. Yeah, we hooping, man. So.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Arizona leads.
Oh yeah, it's a game. It's definitely a game. My team's just on something different.
They've got Bell. Newman is out there with Turner. Then it's White, and it's Samuels in at the point. White, a screen on Johnson. Here's Bell, and he dunks it down.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. And for the Wildcats, they've got Miller,
like that.
Also Johnson out there. And it's Rodman in at the small forward position. For Louisville, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Bell with a screen on Rodman. Here's Newman. Hasn't made one yet.
Oh my goodness, what did he think?
Folks, he did not look into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Now Rodman. Here's Palmer. He has 6. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Miller. Rebounded by Bell. Bell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Newman. To the middle. Here's White. And White with the stuff.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 11. There's Miller with the 3. That's it, coming off an assist from Johnson.
3 points.
Miller's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Here's Bell. Good D by Johnson.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter.
Get off.
Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Pass to Bell.
Yeah, this switch. Now I can guard this. Switch back, switch back, switch back.
From downtown.
Oh, that was a good move.
It's hauled in by Palmer. Palmer's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially
my goodness.
on drives to the rim.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Walker's checked in for Louisville. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah, my wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness.
Board.
They get it again.
The board.
Palmer.
The board. Let's go.
And finally, they hit one. Palmer's got 4 points this quarter.
And the D getting out work there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Here is Samuels.
Nothing easy.
2 points for him.
Nothing easy. Go. Go.
Johnson with it. Pass to Fisher.
Yeah.
Johnson outside. They set the pick. To the paint. Turner with the steal.
I tried to get it to you.
Walker with a clean look. And 3 off the mark.
We'll do it.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Wildcats.
Go.
Good rebound by Turner.
It's a steal. 2 minutes remaining. Get in front. Step in front. Board.
It's all in by
Board.
Arizona.
All right.
1:56 left here in the 3rd quarter.
Which one?
Pass to Whitehead.
Coming out.
Now here's Johnson.
Yeah.
Right wing.
Come on.
Lets it go with a
Come
3.
on.
Drills the
there.
3-pointer.
That's what
Whitehead's
we do.
got himself going with the triple, his
throw
first
dots.
basket of the game.
And they have been
dots.
relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's White. 19 points in the game. Turner looking around. It's hauled in by Arizona. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
Here's Fisher, still without a basket. Back to Johnson.
Come on, set it. Hurry up.
Kicks it out to Fisher. Here's Whitehead. To the middle. Wants to get it to Turner and does.
Yep, just stop that break.
White the pass to Samuels. Louisville passing it around.
That's a steal.
Here's Turner. And he hits the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line
you
for one more.
talking that. Okay.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And this is his first trip to the line for Louisville. White comes in for Hardy. And Walker subbed in for Bell. And Arizona making a change here. Pass to Pickett. Johnson against Walker. And here is Johnson. There's the 3. Good on the triple. Kellogg's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
We've got White. Turner is out there with Walker. And it's Whitey in at the power forward. And here's Walker outside. Nailed from 3-point land.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote. And that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel. And, you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But, you know, they make your picks public. And a lot of times, voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
Give me that.
Johnson with the block.
I got you if you need me. Okay.
Here's Whitehead.
Yes, you need me. What do you want?
Pass to Fisher.
I'm out here. Come back up.
Johnson with it.
This action. Oh.
Pocket 6. Here's Kellogg.
Didn't want to really pick the ball up.
No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here is Turner. He's guarded by Johnson. Poked loose.
Go.
Fast break. Here we go. Whitehead passes to Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Arizona.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots.
And he sinks the second. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Pass to Jennings. Johnson surveying the floor. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
He makes one of two
Oh
that
my
time.
gosh.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. Especially how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
That free throw good from Samuels. And Arizona making a change here. Jennings is checked in. So we see the Wildcats get the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, everyone knows you do a lot of different things for this team, but what would you say your primary focus is?
Trying to just take responsibility of my defensive duties. Pushing the point guard, force them into different situations, difficult shots. Being our first, line of defense as they're bringing the ball up, put pressure on them, and try to take them out their offense. That's a lot of great point guards in this league, so I got to be able to do that all year and try to get a good start to that this season.
That's what franchise players do, play at both ends. Thank you, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
All right, let's see what happened here. We got senior. They had a bunch of seniors. I think they were talking about them. Then a senior, got sophomore, junior, Freshman, that's me. 15, 7, and 5. Not bad. First game. Not bad at all. Let's see. Junior. Senior. Junior. Senior. Senior. Sophomore. Junior. Where is the guy that is supposed to be quote unquote stiff? This guy? He's a sophomore. It's funny. He says he's from North Carolina. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Alright. Yeah. I forgot you got where they from and stuff on here too. Yeah, that's cool. I forgot I added that in there. But yeah, we still that DJ's first game was a good game right there. Good little start of his college career. You know, just kind of took off from where he left off in high school, kind of, just not getting the much minutes as he did, but he has, I think, two, maybe three people in front of him for his position. At point guard, let's see, he's at point. He can run the point. He can run the point. He's a power forward. He's another point guard. Yeah, it's gonna be maybe next year is whenever I feel like all our players are gonna really be able to do something. Yeah, but as always, DMP the Gamer out. Peace.